We've still got quite a ways to go, but looking back, we have made some really good progress this year. I got the kumara row mulched with barley straw yesterday, and then Steve helped me put away all the onions, the Egyptian walking onions, into the shed to dry on the rack just before the rain started. And now it's raining. It's been raining a lot today. Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead. It is the last day of the year today, 2023. Things have been, a mixture of busy and blobby since Christmas. We had a lot of family stuff on, and there's been a lot of tiredness and a few naps, and also plenty of things to get done around here still in the garden, and I've got a lot of catching up on chicken things to do, so hopefully cleaning the coop tomorrow, because it's not supposed to be raining. Today has been a gloriously rainy day, which is good for the garden, and it's been nice just to have a chill day today and spend time with my parents and not do too much. So the kids have both been given haircuts, and I've butchered a couple of chickens, and what else have we done? We've done a bit in the garden, little bit of maintenance in the herb garden. Steve and the kids helped me do a bit of weeding in there before the rain came yesterday. It kind of snuck up on me this last day of the year, but just trying to have a little bit of reflection time about the year. It's been a bit of a hard year for us. We lost Steve's brother back in February on the same weekend as Cyclone Gabriel, which caused a lot of damage in a lot of places in the North Island. I'm currently up in the apricot tree pruning it. We've got Cyclone Gabriel on the way, so I'm trying to get pruning done before that arrives on Sunday. Steve's big brother had been killed in a car crash, and we had a death in the family. And so we're still processing that. Steve's still in bed, and I'm just getting some more stuff, got the breakfast ready and getting the chicken chores done, getting all their food topped up and getting some more things tidied up before the weather gets crazy. big emotional event for everyone, and it's hard to know what to say. We just have to take everything moment by moment, but through it all, God's with us and He's looking after us. Here's the best view over here of the split branch. It's gonna come down sooner or later. Steve managed to get the really big cedar branch down that was splitting and endangering the chickens and us. It's lowered. The last bit's swinging now. It's off the tree. Hold on, hun. Hooray! Surveying the scene of success and relief. The branch had split to more than halfway through. A few weeks later I had some minor surgery. I'm supposed to keep my compression stockings on until I resume a normal level of activity. But what's a normal level? Is that like normal people level? Like walking around and sitting around? I don't think it's homesteading level of normal. I don't think they know that I climb trees. I got COVID before winter. It's actually Mother's Day today, which is almost non-existent from my family's situation today. So I could sit around feeling sorry for myself, but honestly I'm just the best Mother's present I have today was getting a negative COVID test result this morning. So that was happy Mother's Day to me, and just thankful that I'm well so that I can look after everyone. It's humble blessings this year. And then had to say goodbye to our old long-time cat Nala, who had been with us for 16 years. What a good job, good girl. And then we had, I guess our immune systems were pretty down and we had a lot of sicknesses through winter and early spring, so it's been challenging, it's been hard to get stuff done, and I guess all the while, well, the last few years I've set goals, homestead goals, I've written them out and put them up on the board, different areas of things that I want to achieve around the homestead, and I learnt to try and simplify things a little bit, but I have plenty of ideas for goals and things I want to get done, which is usually a little bit beyond our capacity, so I've slowly been learning about that. But this year, at the start of the year, I just really felt like I didn't need to write a goals list, partly because I feel like we're kind of at the point where we need something longer term, like 5-year goals or 2-year goals even. because 1 year is a bit limiting when you've got a lot of kind of big things that you want to work on. Sometimes circumstances mean that you just can't get certain things done, and it's kind of frustrating when you can't get that done in 1 year and then you've got to put it over to the next year. And sometimes things happen and you have to shift priorities and start doing other things that become more important, or move things forward, move things back. I think having a longer term set of goals just makes it a little bit more fitting and flexible, and means you can kind of do bigger things when you don't feel that pressure to try and do them in 1 year. And the other thing was something I've felt the urgency to do, the motivation, and I guess, well, a drive to do since the start of the year, is really focus on working towards selling our property. So really focusing on trying to get things tidy around here, trying to get things done that I want to do. Little bits, I mean, there's so much that we can't do, and there's a lot on my plate already, so it's hard to get things done, and with Scarlett, fidgety little Scarlett around, and looking after Angus as well, and all the food growing and cooking and preserving, and looking after the garden and the chickens, and vlogging and editing as well. I really just felt like I didn't need the extra pressure of setting goals in different areas, because I guess the major kind of goal or aim, overarching one, was just to get things tidied and done, bits and pieces that will help both with selling our house and with moving. I guess there's been a lot of decluttering going on and sorting through things, which is not very exciting or camera worthy, but it's still been going on, and we've still got quite a ways to go, but looking back, we have made some really good progress this year, so that's been good. Someone said to me, "You guys have had kind of a bad year, haven't you?" And my response is, no. I refuse to call a year bad. We have to be careful what words we use to talk about our lives and other people's lives, because words are powerful and they affect how we think and what we do. Yes, we went through hard things and sad things, but a year is a long time, and there were plenty of good things that happened too, and things that I'm thankful for. Joy rises out of sadness. Thankfulness beats anxiety. One step after another leads to progress. Planning, determination, hard work and teamwork lead to beauty and abundance. Even though I feel like I didn't do as much as I wanted to, in some ways we got more done than I expected. Our property's looking a lot tidier than it was at the start of the year. I think for me, probably the two biggest things that I'm happy about are my reclaiming of the herb garden, getting all the overgrown weeds out of there. The buttercups just absolutely swamped my time and killed it all, I think. At least the oregano's still alive.
It's a giant worm!
And basically starting from scratch again, redoing the brick circles. The soil was getting pretty heavy in here, and pretty wet after all the summer rain. I just thought it would help with drainage a little bit. It's not much sand, but We'll see how it goes. Moving stepping stones and things around and planting a lot of new herbs. We just finished doing all the circles. 2 layers on each one. Yay! We've got a few more stepping stones put in place, removed. The herb garden is looking all nicely weeded. It's looking so much nicer than it was, and it's so nice to have fresh herbs to use again. Somewhere in your silent night. And the other thing is probably the front fence and gate. It's just really nice, especially with Scarlet. Somehow we survived having the old timber post and rail fence and low wooden gate with Angus. It's really nice to be able to have her contained and not running out on the road. Mr. Awkward Post is coming out. Picked the worst post possible to use for a gate post. We're going to turn it around and try and fix it. Watch out for your face, Angus. And also just having it look so much nicer when we drive up to our property. And I think just the change in the way it made me feel, like when something's looking run down or messy and you drive up to your property and you go, ugh. So it's just been really good being able to have happy feelings when I arrive home, and it just makes the property overall look nicer too. So really glad that we were able to do that and do that ourselves with the help of my dad, even despite all the wet weather that we had to work around. I decided to leave a little bit of post sticking up the top. See how we like that. Fence is officially finished. Hooray! Boy, it's nice to have it done. Some other things, we had some nice family trips, day trips, which was good, to have fun together and get out and about a bit. Hello. Hello, little one. Fishing cat. Where's Angus going? spraying this week. Are you mowing? Steve made the barrel swing out of an old plastic drum, which the kids have been having great fun playing on. I learnt to make calendula balm for the first time, which has been really good for itchy bites, rashes and cuts and bruises and things. I saved some of my own potatoes for seed potatoes for the first time, and they're growing this season, so we'll have to wait and see how they turn out. We borrowed a pressure sprayer, or 2 different ones actually, and got a bunch of pressure spraying done in winter and early spring when things were already really soggy. When you live on tank water and rely on the rain for water, that's the time of year when we had a lot of water, and we definitely can't do things like that in summer at the moment. So I'm glad we got that done. Steve pressure sprayed the fence around the herb garden and veggie garden. It definitely makes things feel warmer. Definitely like natural brown colour better than... What on earth are you doing? I did a little bit of the shed just to see how that would go. Steve did the front carport all around there, and he did a little bit around the roof overhang of the house. I did the back carport roof, and I did a few other bits and pieces too, a little bit around the porch and the washing line and a few other random bits and pieces. So there was a lot of pressure spraying. We finally finished pruning the giant feijoa tree, which was 8 years in the making. We did the first half 2 years ago and finished the second half this year, which is really good. Steve was a big help with the chainsaw and the pole pruner, and I was helping with the various bits and pieces, the pruning saw and different things. So we've got it down a lot lower, which is good. Now we just have to keep it under control. I'm actually really happy with the size. You can see the size of it now. Try and keep it to that more compact kind of size. We've made more branches to deal with. We've still got all these ones here. I made 2 wooden gates for the chicken pens out of one of our old wooden gates. So that was a good repurposing project and something that needed to be done. One of the chicken pen gates was falling apart, so that had to be replaced. And the other one was a new gate created in a better place, which makes better access into and out of the other chicken pen. I managed to hatch 3 batches of chicks, maybe more than I should have, but definitely keeping the population going and supplying our freezers with some good meat. I butchered 28 chickens to put into our freezer or oven. We had lots of good home cooked meals and probably put more food into the freezer than last year. We managed to do at least a few big batch freezer meals, which is good. I got better at buying food in bulk, which has been an ongoing thing, learning process. I just get better and better at that each year, which is good. Buying food in bulk, finding places to buy it, and learning how to store it well. So I got a few buckets with gamma seal lids this year, which has been a big game changer for storing lots of things in bulk, like flour and rice and oats and beans and dried nuts and seeds and things. We burnt our long-standing branch pile, and I've gotten a lot better at dealing with branch piles, so we don't really have any branch piles unless they're quite fresh. We've been making good use of our burn barrel. Another kind of big project was working on the alcove area of our property where the greenhouse frame is. So we did a lot of clearing. Angus helped with chopping up branches and moving them bits of wood that had been sitting around for ages. We'd used the chickens to help clear the area a bit, and Scarlett helped with weeding as well. And then I had to do some ground levelling, and got to the point where we could move the greenhouse frame, and then we could transplant all our blueberry and blackcurrant bushes over there into that area. So everything's laid out more nicely, and it's a better spot for the berry bushes to be. It'll be better for their growing conditions there, and making a bit more space in our raised beds to fit other things in there instead. We moved one compost bin out of a chicken pen and made another one in a better spot in the veggie garden and chicken processing corner. I started more peppers from seed than I have before, and got more growing in the garden, so hopefully they'll do well. The veggie garden at the moment is looking a lot better than it was last year. We're ahead of where we were last season, so that's good. I obviously did well getting things in earlier, despite circumstances. What are you doing? Angus, stop making funny faces. We finally did enough weeding in the front plot to be able to get our kumara planted. All soggy. We've had a lot of rain. We've had rain all day since early morning or sometime in the night. Are you eyeing up my tomatoes? This is our new cast iron pan. It's huge. It's a 43 centimetre pan. I'm very excited about this one and the bulk meals that it will be able to make for us. It's actually our wedding anniversary today. Steve is weed whacking, and I've been cleaning the chicken coop, and now I'm cleaning the house. Things you do when it's suddenly not raining. We are actually going out for dinner tonight, Steve and I. I just have to refill the chicken coop, which is what I'm doing now. I know we'll have to leave, but you know, you gotta do the things. Yes. And we'll sit there at the tables and people will think we're comes. Have you got some peas? Is it a pea snack? It's harvesting time. Or munching time. What do you think the ground cherries taste like?
Best fruit in the whole entire world.
Everyone wants the fresh water. Got all these beautiful bornotto beans. One of the bullets is gone broody, so that's what she's doing. Put it in the bucket. Good job.
Can you put this in the bucket? Good job.
These ones are definitely the best. Right, we're just gonna, I think, save our little potatoes, homegrown potatoes, to plant next season. Scarlett's helping me. I could just drop them into the box, but if I drop them down there, she's got a job to do, helping put them in the box. What are you eating? Kale. You got a Kalesaurus now.
Broccoliosaurus, now it's a Kalesaurus.
Angus has got the most energy at the moment. He's still just getting over the last of his coughs. He's helping get some weeds out. Chicken is ready to go in the oven. Kumara and pumpkin, or Chuck's winter squash, is the last of our homegrown agria potatoes. So they'll be nice. Roasted chicken. Off we go. We got 2 Kalesauruses now. I asked Angus if he'd come to help with the weeding, and he said he'd come to help with the eating. It's so nice to see dirt instead of weeds. Oh, we got the little wanderer down there. Doo-dee-doo. So we put some in a stock pot so that we could fit everything in. They look yummy. So we've got the 2 rhubarbs planted. Hello. This makes me happy. So these are the shelf top pieces, and these are the support pieces that are going to go underneath and screw into the wall. And then I've got my leg. So here it is, the incubator on its shelf. Yay! I just harvested some peppers. It is winter. And there's supposed to be a frost tonight, so I thought I'd better get these off while they're still alive. Last one. Good job, thank you. The ground is a soggy mess, but that's why I'm getting it done a few days before the party, so at least I can hopefully dry it. Meanwhile, the children are not fit to be seen. Scarlett, what happened to your face? Scarlett! Scarlett, what are you doing? Okay, you guys both need to get into the bath. The price I pay for getting stuff done. But it did mean that I could get stuff done. So we've got our chicken for tonight and what we're going to cook it in. I'll turn it in a few hours. We've got the chicken going in the freezer and the marinade, which didn't all fit in one jar, but that's okay. I'll finish dealing with that later. This is what the safety glasses are for. This is hard work. Clearing up the wood pile. Good job, buddy. Ah! Up they go. Oh, she lost a gumboot. Tangerine picking time. Oh, you found a lemon.
Can you put it in the trunk?
Oh, Basil, you're not. Put it in the trunk. Good job. Watch out, Basil. You're not supposed to be on the team. Put him back in the dirt. Because he will help the kale. Put him back in the dirt so he can go. Off he goes. I've bought a horseradish plant which arrived today along with a peppermint plant. Gentle. Just pet them with your hand. finished filling the rack. There it is. Yellow moon. It's called a harvest blue moon because we had a full moon on the 1st of this month, and then we've got another full moon on the 31st of this month. 2 full moons in a month is apparently what a blue moon is. Hey guys. Hey guys, welcome to Love. Just gotta fill in the dirt. And goes all clean out of the feeder box. It's a big load. Good job, thank you. Here's our table full of seedlings. Down the dirt bench in there. Good. Back in the garden. Smells nice. It smells like meat pies. See how much nicer and flatter the ground looks. Nice and tidy. What are you doing, Scarlett, except for the big hole? We're flashing that out. Peppermint. It was sitting here, and Steve helped me move it over here. least we got the blackcurrant bushes out. Now we're trying to deal with the... Whoa! Yep, definitely a buster site. Yep! Angus, I need another chicken. I need a chicken.
One's me and three
Steve, don't chase the chickens. Wet net. Oh, don't drop the camera in. Oh yeah, it looks dirty now.
Pretty much off now.
Did Angus give you a lemon? You like that?
sour.
It's sour. What about Joseph? He's in the other box. Oh, he's going with the crown.
Hee-haw.
Some of those have got some very big cranberries on them.
Yup.
Anyway, while this rain softly patters down and possibly thunders a bit more until midnight, maybe, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for watching. I really am thankful for everyone who takes time to watch us and choose us, and hope that we can continue to entertain you and encourage you and help bring you hope and joy. Thanks for joining us in today's vlog and every vlog, and choose to grow hope. And we'll see you next time. Bye.